These are the top 10 things you should be buying at Sam's Club this October 2024. And there's a huge selection of brand new deals for every corner of your home. We start things off hot, or at least steamy, for your clothing, thanks to this handheld from the Rowenta brand that removes hair, lint, and eliminates wrinkles for $50. I was shocked to now see Uggs at Sam's, something I've never seen sold at the warehouse before. These come in either black or their signature tan color, and despite the $130 price tag, these cost $180 almost everywhere else, so I am including them early as I expect these to fly off the shelves, believe it or not. And on the more affordable side of the pricing spectrum, this iHome power plant charger for $30 is an ingenious way to hide all your charge cables within the base of this faux succulent. This can power up to 3 devices simultaneously and looks so much nicer than a bunch of smartphone wires spread all over a kitchen counter. In the number 2 spot, this Nordic Ware bunt pan and keeper set for $24.88 is a made in the USA returning fan favorite from last year. This set helps you keep and preserve your holiday bake creations. And while we are discussing the holidays, this Rubbermaid 16-piece food storage set for $19.97 in orange, red, and green is BPA-free, microwave and dishwasher safe, and a great way to send guests home with your delicious leftovers in style. Every time I'm out hunting for deals, I seem to always discover brand new Ninja devices. So this Ninja Combi at $180 is a multi-cooker with a built-in air fryer and slow cooker. For tea, which I should clearly drink more of to heal my sore throat, or to expedite things for a conventional stove, this Chefman electric kettle for $29.87 has a bright LED color notification to help you recognize the status of your soon-to-be boiled water from across the room. I have a nearly identical one from the same brand that performs beautifully. And in terms of kitchen towels, this new 8-pack of holiday-themed ones for $14 is a well-priced, absorbent offering from the Members Mark brand. That festive theme continues for point 3 thanks to these well-priced and rather welcoming fall doormats for $10. And if you're ready to just skip straight ahead to Christmas, you can now accomplish that same type of shoe or boot hospitality for the same price. If you are ready for your year to completely fly by, there are some new Christmas and New Year's party kits for $30. Now, as I welcome us all back to reality, as the weather has yet to even cool off for many people watching right now, these oversized heated throws for $30 will be ready for you when the time comes from the Berkshire brand. These sold very quickly last year, which is why I'm flagging them now. For a throw of the same size, minus the heat, this one right here for $19.86 is Sherpa on one side and faux fur on the other. I've never before seen stackable shoe boxes at Sam's, so this aggressively priced 4-pack for $30 has easy access doors and is fantastic for anyone that wants to better organize or preserve their shoes. By the way, if you are enjoying this video, feel free to subscribe and give it a thumbs up, as that really helps my channel. Point 4 begins with a social media showstopper, a 6-pound colossal cupcake where candy pours out of the middle after you cut into it. You might have seen these in some viral video or photo, and this dessert at almost $19 is expensive, but it is huge. I made a mess trying this from the back of my car, and it was excellent, even though I don't fully understand the hype. One of my favorite desserts that's a lot more affordable is now back at Sam's. It's this pumpkin cake roll at $8.98 with an improved presentation this year thanks to the orange chocolate garnish on top. A 16-pack of Halloween cookies for $11 with some new designs lives up to any delectable memories you might have if you've ever sampled a sugar cookie from Sam's before. This 24-count pack of Halloween cake balls for $20 could be a delicious way to wash down those cookies. These triple chocolate caramel keto ice cream bars for $12.24 mark the first time I've seen this flavor at Sam's, and I found them tremendously enjoyable. Stroop waffles are a brand new phenomenon to my local warehouse, so this 30-pack of traditional ones for $10 are a limited time offering that I found quite pleasant. And if you have any large gatherings or you want to improve the day of your many colleagues, this 84-pack cookie tray for 21 bucks returns in this new holiday variation. And later on in this video, I'll have a dessert that has received a well-deserved makeover. In the number 5 spot, this magnetic phone accessory kit for 50 bucks is unlike any tech accessory combo I've encountered. It includes a magnetic wallet that can double as a stand, a magnetic power bank, and a magnetic smartphone ring. For something less expensive and for a vehicle, this magnetic wireless charging kit for $34.93 attaches via suction cup to any window or piece of glass to the magnet on the back of an iPhone. Speaking of power, this 5,300 watt portable generator from the Westinghouse brand is $550 and a fantastic dual fuel emergency ready option that includes a 3-year warranty. Perfect for staying warm during the cold and flu season. This Members Mark infrared tower heater at 90 bucks sports a retro outer casing with some very new internal technology. This Lasco space heater for $50 is a new design that supposedly better handles air circulation with 3 heat settings. It includes a remote and has tip-over protection. I first thought this smart pet feeder with camera was a self-emptying robotic vacuum until I read the box. At 100 bucks, this is a 5-liter capacity feeder with a camera to give you that peace of mind if you're away for some extra hours at a family function or holiday event this season. This ecobee smart doorbell for $159 is another brand new product to Sam's. Now, why would you buy this over a Ring doorbell for half the price? This doubles as a home security system with door and window sensors included, which I find very impressive. And for a more robust, extensive home security option, this Night Owl 8-cam security bundle for 500 bucks reflects a $100 price drop until October 19th. These cameras are very advanced with night vision, spotlights, and a 2 terabyte hard drive is included. Speaking of security, I want to thank Surfshark VPN for sponsoring today's video. Surfshark VPN is an app and browser extension that enables you to virtually relocate your computer or mobile device to any corner of the globe, allowing you to browse the internet as though you were physically located in another country. This not only allows you to unblock region-specific websites to access content that you may not usually be able to see, but more importantly, for discount lovers like myself, it can help you secure better deals when shopping for things like airfare and hotels that often use browser cookies to increase prices during your search. Virtual private networks like Surfshark are incredible because they encrypt all data exchanged between your phone or computer and the internet, making it significantly more difficult for anyone to steal your personal information. Not only is Surfshark one of the best valued VPNs at under $3 per month, but they also allow one account to be used on an unlimited number of devices and even offer a 30-day money-back guarantee. How cool is that? To secure your privacy with Surfshark, go to surfshark.com/thedealguy to score 4 extra months of Surfshark. Thanks again to Surfshark VPN for sponsoring today's video. For point 6, this 2-pack of Energizer light bars for 25 bucks are motion sensing and brand new as a closet, pantry, or drawer illuminating solution that can quickly be recharged, and I think they're highly practical. For illumination that you can wear, this 2-pack of LED headlamps for $25 would be wonderful for dog walking or even barbecuing in the dark. They're 650 lumens with both a rechargeable and conventional battery option included. Speaking of bright, this insane 6,500 lumen flashlight for 30 bucks had AI printed on the box, which kind of confused me until upon closer inspection, I realized this stands for airport grade aluminum. This felt well made and was very bright. If you plan to create a box opening factory inside your home, this 4-pack of utility knives for $19.77 could serve you well. This comes with 72 blades, so I'm not sure you will ever need to buy refills again in your lifetime. If your winter months typically involve snow, this 20-inch snow shovel for $19.97 is made in the USA and could help with some less demanding pathway clearing when the time comes. For a larger driveway, this 20-volt snow shovel for $100 might be the better way to go. It has a 5-year warranty and the ability to throw snow up to 50 feet. If you park outside or never want to deal with clearing snow from a windshield again, I have used this snow windshield cover set with great success for $15. It also protects your side mirrors and it's awesome. And for those dealing with other types of less frozen weather, this Sunjoe pressure washer for $84.69 on clearance at my local warehouse with $55 in savings if you are fortunate to find this in stock. And I don't know about you, but all that talk of pressure washing and shoveling had me work up an appetite. So for point 7, this General Tso chicken with rice at $4.96 per pound is new from the Sam's Club deli and looked enticing. As did this chicken sofrito for $5.94, something I quickly fell in love with during a family trip to Puerto Rico last spring. Well, this 3-pack of Members Mark Rising Crust 4-cheese pizza at $13 is brand new to my local store. These boast an 18% more product by weight than what you would encounter from competing brands and are even available in a pepperoni variety as well. This 8-pack of chicken and waffle sandwiches for $16 is apparently ready in 1 minute, so that had me quite excited. Speaking of chicken, this 2-pack of chicken tortilla soup for $9.98 is something I happen to enjoy very much. And while I'm at it, let's take a quick fall soup tour at Sam's, where a 2-pack of autumn squash soup is $9.98, and at $1 less for a 2-pack, you'll find broccoli and cheddar. At the highest price of the soup spectrum, you'll find lobster bisque in a 2-pack for $10.48, or a shrimp and corn chowder option for the same price. And as we shift away from soup, but stick with seafood for a moment, this giant 2.5-pound shrimp tray for $19.92 is a very well-priced, cooked, and peeled platter that's ready for a party. For point 8, I want to profile some tremendous toy and gift options before they sell out, like this Hot Wheels roller coaster toy set for $30 that my son would go crazy for. 5 cars are included for the price, which I find particularly awesome. For any Bluey fans you know, this Caravan play set at $34.86 looked very nice in person. This wooden kitchen play set at a shocking $120 is made from solid wood with all sorts of impressive accessories. So maybe in fairness, it will last, and if you need a gift for several kids in the same family relatively close in age, this could work. As a splurge, you might want to avoid this 4.5-foot tall, $150 dollhouse is a dupe of the Barbie Dream House. Yes, I have a 6-year-old daughter, and I think you could be better off snagging the official Barbie one from Amazon, which drops to a sale price of $125 throughout the holiday season, including right now. As a more affordable wooden house option, this farm-style dollhouse at $59.77 looks like something I'd be happy to call my home. I love the selection of kids' throws at 50 by 60 inches with many designs from Marvel to Hello Kitty, and you guessed it, Bluey among others for $14.88. If you have a puzzle lover in your life, these puzzle advent calendars for $21.98 offer different holiday designs, and I think they're a fantastic concept. If you know of someone jealous of your Sam's Club membership, you can gift them a membership with the accompanying tote right here for either $50 or $110, depending upon which membership you select. But if you are willing to skip the tote, I have a link to a heavily discounted annual membership, which I'll put in the video description box below. And for the golf lover in your life, I have been told these Garmin Golf Radars are a best-in-class device despite their $548 price. So if you golf, I thought it was important to at least include this on my list. For my next point, fashion and nostalgia come together with these men's Gap corduroy jackets for $22. I don't believe I've seen corduroy jackets since my youth, and I am on board. Also from Gap, these crew neck textured sweaters at the same price look wonderful in various colors. From Eddie Bauer with 3 different color options, these men's fleece sweaters at $19.98 are well timed for the season, and for the colder winter days, these men or women's Eddie Bauer jackets at $35 provide that perfect, not overpowering level of warmth that could serve you well unless you live in a truly frigid climate. If you love a wrap, or in my case, that's mostly for lunch, hashtag dad joke, but in terms of fashion, these ones for women are $15 and they are plush and pleasant, if I do say so myself. These ladies' pants for $9.94 with multiple colors are a dupe of the Viore ones that cost significantly more. Christmas sweaters for women at $15 with sayings like Merry and Candy Cane Co., among others, look to be of an excellent quality. If you prefer matching holiday pajama sets for you or other family members, the designs for both men and women at $17 felt very soft. If you experience a decent weather where you reside, these ladies' Skechers winter boots for $34.86 are faux fur lined and significantly cheaper than the Uggs I showcased earlier. They look very comfy, and for something more dressy, these ladies' ankle boots at $26.84 are available in black or a taupe. You don't typically encounter Steve Madden boots for men at Sam's, so I wanted to mention these options at $39.77. For the little squishmallow lover in your life, these kid slippers at $10.74 look comfortable and feature non-slip traction dots on the bottom. These kids' hooded pullovers for $17 offer a variety of fun character styles, from Spider-Man to princess themes, or even the more daunting Nightmare Before Christmas. And I almost bought one of these toddler holiday sets for $17 for my son, although he much prefers a tie over a bow tie, since he believes all YouTubers must wear a tie when in front of a camera. For my next point, I retract something I've said about Christmas trees in the past. This 7.5-foot spruce pine for $200 is actually an excellent deal. I typically advise shoppers to hold off making such a purchase so early, but if you need one, it's much fuller than the trees you'll find from Lowe's or Home Depot around Black Friday. Sticking with our pre-lit Christmas theme, this 6-foot pre-lit nativity scene for $79.96 is beautiful and so large I could barely fit it in frame. For something to enjoy indoors, this 9-piece hand-painted nativity set for $90 looks to be a fantastic quality, where that higher price is justified in my opinion. Some very attractive Christmas pillows for $15 piqued my interest, especially this peppermint-shaped one. I thought this pre-lit ceramic holiday village for $50 was stunning. The detail is tremendous, and the batteries are included. I found the $100 price for this 2-pack of oversized ornaments to be rather expensive, but upon a closer examination, they are giant and essentially commercial grade, so likely something you would keep for many years to come. As a more budget-friendly alternative, this 3-pack of ornament candles for $20 with 3 different scents is something I picked up. I plan to keep one and give the other 2 as gifts. These pre-lit ho 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 signs for $100 include 4 yard stakes, and if you take your outdoor decorating rather seriously, I would definitely slow down my car for your house if I saw this, and I mean that in a complimentary, non-creepy way. If you have an unlimited holiday budget, this inflatable snow globe for $300 can be seen and adored from any corner of your neighborhood. To welcome guests to a holiday or Christmas party, I love this 2-pack of washable rugs, where you score 1 accent and 1 runner rug at a fantastic $35.91 clearance price at my local store. But if you need a much larger area rug, these 6-foot by 9-foot washable ones at $100 are large and in charge, and hopefully you have a washing machine that can actually handle them when the time comes. Our bonus section begins with that new and improved dessert I mentioned earlier. This 8-pack of Thin Mint brownies at $8.98 has been refined with just a light mint drizzle, as their predecessor used to come drenched in a thick layer of icing, which overpowered the brownies in my opinion. These 10-inch Croton plants at $18.86 with various pot colors could serve as a nice fall plant for the inside or outside of your home. If you have a fireplace but don't have the luxury of being able to chop your own wood, this firewood bundle at $6.98 has a convenient carry handle, although they were much heavier than I thought they'd be. For your four-legged family members, these Serta branded couch loungers at $30 could likely please even the most selective of dogs. For your hair, or maybe even your dog's mane, this Conair dryer at $100 is a very luxurious, thin profile design that's compact enough for travel. If you were to buy this directly from Conair, it would cost $30 more. As another beauty bargain, this 4.2 ounce Clinique moisturizer for $25 is $10 less than it would cost anywhere else. The $500 Southwest gift cards priced at $450 are back, although if you do not have a trip to book right now, these did drop to $399 at Sam's last Black Friday, which I hope will be the case this year. This natural finish bookcase for $600 is an update to what Sam's has only offered in black in the past. This natural finish was not set up at my local store, but here's the black version from a few months ago to give you an idea. As a superb appliance discount, this Samsung dishwasher at $270 reflects a $155 price drop. I know some of you are not hot on Samsung appliances, although we have not had any problems with them in our household. And finally, I've never seen neon green totes at Sam's before, so the 60-quart tote at $9.94 for whatever reason got me really excited, which I guess indicates more than I'd like to reveal about my life as a middle-aged husband. And there you have it. Thanks so much for watching, and thanks again to Surfshark VPN for sponsoring today's video. Don't forget to go to surfshark.com/thedealguy to score 4 extra months of Surfshark. I love you. Bye-bye.